Good morning, everybody. I am on here extremely early today because I have something I need to do today this morning that will put me um, far past the normal time I come on here. Um, and I was going to come on and do it at lunchtime, but I can't. I got to do it now. I know you guys are probably still sleeping. Hi, good morning. A lot of my regulars that like to come on the live chat and talk, I want to apologize to you guys. For not having the platform. Good morning. Hello. To not have the platform to speak to each other this morning. I will be on regular time tomorrow. Hi, RJ. How are you, sweetheart? I'm on here extremely early today because I have something I got to do in the morning, and I'm apologizing to our regulars on live chat today because I know you guys need each other and talk because it's heavy. I know. I'll be back normal time, 8:30 Eastern time tomorrow, Friday, so everybody could talk to one another, and also give you tomorrow's message. But I have to come on here right now. As you can see, look at me. Look at me. I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm like reveling in this, and maybe it's my Scorpio moon that's, because Jupiter's in Scorpio, Venus is in Scorpio right now, everything we see is beauty, relationships, and it brought me to, and I want to first apologize to anybody that wants to come on here and think, okay, where's the message? The cards, they're coming. The message is coming, but I need to express something to you guys first, that what I'm getting, okay? And it's going to be helpful. It may not think at the moment it will help you, but throughout the day, as you reflect on the message and what I'm saying now, it's going to help you guys, okay? So if you could bear with me and have patience to wait for the cards, this also is a message too, okay? I've been one to never, not arrogantly give a shit what people think of how I feel and how I act towards them. I always have honored what I felt, and if I feel you, I feel you. If I don't come around you because I know there's something off, you know. Um, in times in life, as you're seeing, because you are in a Venus retrograde and about your relationships in every aspect of relationships, whatever they are, coworkers, family, friends, lovers, you are reflecting. You're even getting images of when you were a kid. Somehow in your dreams or just in glimpses, or getting a sensation, a feeling, they're there to show you something. They're trying to help you understand the core of why certain things have come up back to back to back in some way, fashion in your life that hasn't made you feel right. Okay. I actually, I mean, oh my goodness, I had a couple of readings yesterday and different signs they were, but the message was the same. It was about going back to the core, not the actual event that took place, but the feeling it gave you that made you not realize then, but now, how it changed your life. Okay? Not the situation, the surroundings, and the people, but the feeling it gave you. Did it make you feel isolated at that moment? Did it make you feel rejected? Did it make you feel not understood? Whatever the feeling was, because I know some of you don't like to go in your feelings, but that's what it's about. It's about they're making you feel, even if you have to feel alone in your house because you don't want others to see um, that something broke you down because you showed the outer layer to the world how tough and strong you've been, and you have this image. It's not about the image anymore, you know. So yeah, get to what the feeling was, and I promise you, Yeah. I promise you, come this full moon in Taurus, the raging bull, it will allow you to release it. So for once and for all in your life, you can move forward with the clarity, the freedom, the lightness in your soul. Okay? Hi, beautiful. I know. I'm so sorry it's so early. I can't, I had to come on here. And plus, I have something to do this morning. But I will be back normal time in the morning tomorrow for everybody to have their chats and our conversations and the message. But I had to be here now to do this. I myself, what do I always say? No one's excluded from this. Perceptions have changed. We're not meant to be perfect. We're always evolving and learning and changing every day. We got out of school, but life becomes our teacher, right? Things come and moments come and go. Feelings come and go like the ocean, the flow, right? Things that resonate with us today might not resonate with us next year, and vice versa. But it's all about when you can realize that it's not just all your freaking thoughts, that it's your heart too, that leads you to drive, to go towards something, and you stop resisting one, two, or three and blend it together. Then you can see how light and flotatious life can be for you and you know, bring you to your desires freely. I know there's like 3 conversations I need to have today. Will they be willing to want to have them with me? I don't know, because one's always stuck in their head, heart over mind over heart, and very stubborn. But I have to remember everybody's perspective has changed. So I'm hoping the person's shifted as well and is open to talk. And that conversation has to do with me realizing the need to want to have somebody to understand me. I just said how I don't give a fuck how people think or say about me, but this particular person, there's this thing that it's like, I need you to understand. I need you to understand. I got to let that go too. So I'm going to offer and extend. Now, whether or not they extend back, good morning, Robin, that's something that has to be accepted, and if they do, great. If they don't, then I'm going to have to write and release at the full moon and just leave it, Good morning, Robin. So don't be afraid to honor how you feel. Even if, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's, like I said, no one's excluded from this. Trust me, I'm telling you, behind the scenes here, everything was rattled to me. Was it of my personal life and all the things that I've done and completed? No, it's remnants of other people's karma that they've realized that they need to clean, but I was part of their lives then. So it's like the debris is hitting me, and I'm trying to stay as straight as I can with complete understanding with no judgment. Because I get it. So I put my armor on. I'm like, okay, let it hit me because I know it's not going to affect me in a way. But this particular person does, for the need. Universe has even shifted me to, I don't even know where I'm going to be as far as where I live or a whole different place. And it's also really fucking with me because I have 2 kids still left in school. And I'm the loving mother that, I don't want to leave my kids on senior year and sophomore year, but I got to do what's best for me for them. So if the universe isn't presenting something here, I have to go with the flow and trust and believe that my kids know and we have a solid foundation, which we do, you know. Am I resisting it? Yeah, I am resisting it because I'm a mother. I ain't trying to leave my kids, especially senior year and sophomore year, you know. Yeah. Hi from Turkey, you know, but those are questions I'm asking too. I'm like, where are you bringing me? You know? So just go with the flow. It's sometimes it's not meant to know the whole picture. You just got to. And from Brooklyn, yeah, yeah, my son, and that's my senior. He says, "Ma, where's Angie from Brooklyn?" I got to be Angie from Brooklyn, and I got to trust that I did give them the solid foundation, and they know, So once I release that and flow, you know. So these messages I'm giving, I noticed yesterday I said how I feel like in November they're going to change for wholeness, love messages rather than divine masculine, divine feminine. I asked after I got off, I said, well, why did I even say that? And they gave me the feeling of, because come November, with this Venus retrograde going direct, it's not going to be about the divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame soulmate journey anymore. It's going to be about the love message, with the love within yourself, that you allowed yourself to be whole so that you can go towards and unite with your divine partner. So it'll progress. The messages will progress until the union comes forth. It's like my channel is holding your hand step by step, walking up the stairway. If you go back to when I started in January, this channel, okay, because I've been channeling and being there for people since I was a kid, okay, and just in January I started the channel for everybody, and I just put it out there to the universe. I didn't, tell anybody about it. Oh yeah, I always trust the process. Oh yeah, I always do. I show authenticity. I can't hide any of it, even if I tried. You know, yeah, it's a very tough decision. There's so many tough decisions. Let me tell you. I'll tell you. Okay, today I have to leave early. I have to leave early today and I'm doing this today because my 18-year-old son. All right. My 18-year-old son back in May got in trouble the last day of senior year for him. And it was something that got him arrested. Plain and simple, okay? Got him arrested, and to the point that I had to bail him out on jail on Mother's Day. Okay? So that fucked with me. And what he got arrested for was everything I tried to shield and protect and bubble my children from when I left my ex-husband 10 years ago. I didn't want that kind of life for my kids. Okay? And I went through it all as far as, because then, as Catholic, you don't get divorced. You do, you stick it out. It's for the kids. The emptiness, you don't want your kids to feel like one left the other, or loves the parent loves one more than the other, the neglect, the emptiness. You want your kids to feel whole. I went through all that shit back in 10 years ago. And then you get to a point where you wake up from your deep sleep, you're like, no, to show happiness, you have to give it and show them as a reflection, and love is love. Just, separate houses, because the tension was like, you could cut it like a knife, back then. But here it was 10 years later, my son got arrested, and it was something that I so held on to shield them from that kind of a life. I didn't want that for them. And then bam, that set me back 2 months of my life after that happened. Like, what the hell, But this is his life now, and his path is being paved. His choices are starting to come in his life as 18 comes, you know. So God's given him the Two of Wands. Here's your road. Where are you going? And I'm watching this and I'm telling him as it's going on, like, here, God's giving you a choice. Be careful, because 10 years from now, he's going to bring this shit back to you and make you make a better choice. So be wise on your first round. I don't want you to have 2 or 3 rounds of hell in your life, you know. So today comes the day where he has to go to court and face it. What's going to happen? I have no idea. Is it making me sick as a mother? Absolutely, because, you know, the court has him. I don't. But the universe has him, you know. And whatever's going to be is going to be for him. And he's going to have to deal with it. But as a mother, I'm watching it, you know, and I'm like, you don't want that for your child, you know. But I have to trust the universe just as much as he does in this decision. See what I'm saying? Honor what is in front of you. Honor what's in front of you. See with clear eyes. Oh, thank you, Robin. No, I'm good. I'm good. He's a Capricorn. He's my opposite sign. We've been butting heads for months, you know. But he has also very much understanding of where I'm coming from and appreciates me, you know. But he's a thick-headed, you know, what 18-year-old listens, right? You start listening at 30. But yeah, like I said, no one's excluded. No one's excluded. Okay? We're always learning. Always learning. Always learning, you know, and we're never not learning, and we're never not getting lessons in life to learn, to go through, you know. So you guys, if you have to talk to somebody, talk to them. If you feel like you need to express something, express it. Even if it's the 1,000th time approaching this situation and there was rejection in the past, or there was a feeling like whatever, try it one more time for yourself. And if not, then write it down. So at the full moon, you can say it, burn it, and release it. And know in your heart of hearts, not your mind, because your mind will fuck with you. It'll take you down the rabbit hole. Okay, you're just supposed to go there for your logic and get the hell out, and then connect to your feelings so that you could speak it and release it. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, know in your heart of hearts that you tried one more time. You gave it your all. Then understand that you learned the lesson for you, not for the other person or the situation, but you get it for you now. You get why you harped on this one thing, or this one thing kept coming back to you in a way it kept coming back to you. You know, the karma, the karmic patterns, or the characteristics, or even, you know, whatever, okay? You, at this point, you get it. You get what it is, and you're trying to heal it. So if your way of trying to heal it is to reach out to the person to extend, great, go do it, try it. If they don't want to reciprocate, have understanding with that and write it down to release it on the full moon, on Taurus's full moon this night, because this retrograde is giving you the energy and the emotions and surfacing for you to have your newness with complete clarity, complete peace of mind, complete authenticity of speaking, okay? And a feeling in your gut and in your soul, your sacral and your base chakra to be able to have the strength to move forward. Yeah. Absolutely. You know, so I am going to start pulling cards now. Just know nobody's alone. Everybody's feeling something. Whether or not they're going to express it or move forward, that's on them. But if, you know, you have to be for you now to want different, you know. Let's see here. Oh man, it is so see, this is how I want to. I can't even talk right now. Yeah. Yous know who yous are for each other. Yous know. They're bringing everything to surface. The feelings, you know, the authentic feelings, the blessing. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the blessing of love, pure, genuine, and true. They're doing it to each other, for each other, first, within themselves. Okay? Hi! They're doing it so that individually you guys find the Ace of Cups for yourself. Because once you understand the Ace of Cups for yourself, the love, what is love? What does it feel like? Why don't I feel it? Where did it happen that it didn't? So you can reflect, to release, to let go, to have a newness of love, right? That's what I was talking about. That's where it's bringing everybody, because it is judgment time. It's judgment time, and they know. Hence why I'm going to go today one more time and try to speak, you know, and because I feel mine wants to talk, but doesn't know how, because he's stuck in his head all the time, head over heart all the time. You know, so I always got to give clarity and understanding, because I feel, and yeah, I'm a narcissist. I'm going to slap you. I know you. I'm going to slap you. You need to email me. And if he's willing to want to hear, great. If not, I have to just trust him and walk away, in the sense that knowing, just knowing what's going to happen. There is a lot of spying going on. There is a little bit of adolescent communication. I mean, sometimes, they self-sabotage themselves when they speak, you know, because in their heart, they want to tell you, but in their mind, they're thinking stupid. And what comes out their mouth is an explosion, self-sabotage, you know. But the other does feel the genuine emotions. Yeah. It's not that he's not ready. He's ready, okay? Everybody's ready. They just don't know how to walk forward, because everybody's fucking scared shitless. I mean, even me, it's not that I'm scared, because I ain't scared. I'm going to go, because at the draw, I feel him, like he wants to talk, but doesn't know how. So there I am, fucking understanding Angie. I'll go and I'll extend a hand. How it's going to be reciprocated, I don't know. It'll probably be like this, you know. But because I understand that too, I'll walk away, because that's the judgment coming. Choice, because they're going to be in the house, in the sky, you know, in the universe, watching down, watching us have this conversation, this extension of hands, this offering. Whether or not it becomes a loving expression, finally, to exhale on his end, will be his judgment. And mine too, because we both are done with the heartache and pain. You don't think All of us are going through heartache and pain right now. We're all going through heartache and pain right now in some way. From the stagnation we're feeling, the feeling of being stuck, knowing, yeah, so sad beneath the anger, completely sad, sorrow and regret, thinking they can't. I don't know how. Hi. You know, no one wants the swords in their hearts anymore for whatever it is that everybody's going through. All right? Everybody wants to take the fucking swords off. Enough, enough, enough. So who's going to be the bull? You or me? I'll give you 5 minutes. No? Okay, then it's me. See, this is going to be me today going towards, you know, because, you know, somebody's got to take a step. Somebody's got to take a step at this point, you know, and take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. What is that saying? God forgives you 70 times 70, you know. Don't ever be afraid to approach, even if it was your 10th time, 50th time, you know. Yeah, because we all want to heal. Everybody wants to heal. They just don't know how. Okay. The Star of Destiny. It's destined. For your 9 of Cups, your wishes granted. Your fulfillment of wishes. Everybody wants their 9 of Cups. First of all, the 9 of Cups everybody wants, before anything else, is to stop feeling stagnant. Stop feeling... Everybody feels like this... Oh my fucking God, enough already, right? The heaviness. And others are like, woohoo, yeah, great. Okay, you woohoo, why? Because are you ignoring? Are you ignoring? Is that why you're so happy? Knight of Wands. Oh no, Page of Wands, I'm so sorry. Page of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the person that's being stubborn can be stubborn. But you have to take a stand for you. Take the step for you. Okay? This is finding the fire within you, the spark of life, the direction of determination and passion. A message, it may be coming to some. Okay. And sure enough, shit. Look. The 9 of Wands. But this is in reverse. You see her at the cave? Like at the door of the house? With her hand extended, like, come in. I know you're done and you're tired from the battle. Come here, take my hand. Let's sit down. Let's breathe. It's time for that. It's time to fucking... And because, look, the High Priestess, everybody's in the knowing for themselves. And everybody's holding secrets. Yeah, and the secret is that you motherfuckers both want to talk to each other, have a lot to say, discovered a lot, but don't know how to get your asses to each other to do it. Look at that. Right behind it. The Moon. The secrets are going to be revealed. What's the secret? The truth. When's the truth? By the full moon. Yeah, we're both tired. Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. Who's going to be the initiator? I'm not. I'm not. That's an ego thing. I'm not doing it. I've done enough. I'm not. I don't even know how they're going to approach me. They might reject me. Well, fuck it. I'm just going to sit here. That's both of you. Oh, fuck that. I try. Yeah. I don't want to be rejected either. So I'm just whatever. If this is my path, this is my life. So, I'll take it. No. And this one's like, I'm not. I've always extended. And, screw that. I'm not. Guys, everybody. Enough. Have compassion for yourself and for each other, and realize we've all changed our perspectives. It's not about one-upping. It's about having closure and peace. Don't you want closure and peace? Whatever that is. Closure to finally speak your mind and speak authentically, and peace within yourself that you can just like exhale. It's not a matter of one-upping. Yeah. And whatever comes from it, you will have happiness because you were able to release in whatever that is. Yeah. So let's see what spirit has to say. If you want peace, you have to stand for it for yourself, right? What is it that gives you peace? What's blocking you from your peace and happiness? Is it the stubbornness of feeling like, fuck that, I'm gonna wait for him to come to me? Well, guess what? You might never get that. So you take the step and go. So that you can get your peace or your happiness. Because look, Spirit's telling you fulfillment of wishes is ahead. 9, it's the ending of it. Motherfucker. I really don't need cards, but I do it for you guys for the visual, to put the connection. Sacral chakra. Go within your sacral chakra. What do you want? That's the chakra. The want. I want. What do you want? Now go. They're telling you. Drop the friggin' ego of one has to do and one has to don't. And stand for you. If you feel you gotta do it, do it. There's light all around you. 19, 10, 1, you are a leader. Spirit's all around you. Go to what you want. The passion's gonna ignite when you do. You're getting the messages from them. Pay attention. This is the crown chakra. Hence why I'm on here at 6 o'clock in the morning rather than 8:30. 7, Spirit, again. What you're getting is where you're supposed to go towards for the passion to ignite. Remember, there's light all around you and spirits around you. What do you want? They're trying to give you your fulfillment of wishes. Enough with the shadow, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the good and the bad. Face it. Your heart chakra. It's going to be positive movement forward when you do express your emotions and open your heart and fight the shit and listen to the message. Keep the light. Go to what you want. The passion is going to ignite for your fulfillment of wishes. Have patience with yourself. It's all the awareness coming through. And stand your ground. Another 7. And when you do, the waiting game, right? A fucking hourglass, right? The only reason why the waiting game is after the stand your ground is because you're going to take the steps to do what you got to do to have your peace and happiness. This is saying after you do that, when you leave, when you walk away, leave meaning you actually leave the house or whatever, wherever you guys are and have this talk or whatever. It's allowing time for the other person to reflect everything that was taken in from the moment that you guys had. Guess what's after that? The Empress. The love, the nurturing, the birth, the fertility of what? Unity, Trinity, wholeness, realization of who is what is genuine, pure, true love. And there's today's message. I'll sit on here and talk a little bit before I have to get ready. That's what I had to come on here and tell you. Pieces of me so you know you're not alone. And the message to not be afraid or feel like the one-upping of each other. I'm not. No, I'm not. No, hell no. No. Just fucking get up and go. Get up and go. Get up and go. Trust and believe, because this time is different than the last time. The energy is different today than it was a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, because time was past for deeper reflection than it was then, you know, and you just don't know what will come out. So don't make an assumption. Remember what assumption is, right? It makes an ass out of you and me if you assume. So I never assume. Hence why I'll go to the person every time. I'll extend all the time. No, not yet? Okay. You know. No, not yet? Okay. You know. Is that stupid? No. It's just understanding wholeness of a person that went, you know, timing. Their timing is not timing yet. You know, it's divine timing for me at the moment to go towards the person to speak or be there, because I feel that. Whether or not it's reciprocated back, that's on the other person, because the other person's on a different timing. That person might be crawling before they're, you know, walking. I run. Because I never want to miss an opportunity. Well, this full moon made people move. This full moon is going to make people release to be able to move, absolutely. But they're finally going to release the things that were hidden within them, because they understand what it was actually the feeling of something that blocked them rather than the situation. It was never about the scenario, the picture. It was about what it was that made you feel that way, that changed the course of your life in the way you think, or the way you express love or not express love, or the way you take action and not take action, because something happened in your life to give that blockage. So it's making everybody try to get to the core of the root of it, to release it, so they can have their authentic, genuine, true, and pure, anything and everything anew. Hence why Venus is in retrograde. Everything you see is beauty and relationships now in October of 2018, you know, and not last year. It had to break us down in these different layers at these different times, slowly, periodically. You know, because they couldn't hit us all at one time. They had to do it slowly. That's why every single planet was retrograde this year. And we're in the Venus one now. And I hate to tell you guys, after that, in between that, at the ending of that, is going to be a Mercury retrograde, which is communication, technology, and everything else, right? So think before you speak. Now that you have clearness, yeah. Have a good day at work, Robin. I'm about to get off here in a second too. So just follow how you feel. Okay? If you feel like you want to go towards and speak because you had an epiphany or an aha moment and you want to extend, do it. Don't worry about the other person's outcome and reciprocated thing. Do it for you so you can have peace, for your happiness. Others will follow in their timing, because the divine is working in them how they can with them, because whatever's going on or went on in their life for them, it may need a little more tempering than you. Because remember, you probably went within a lot earlier then they are going within. They're just now going within. Okay? Others have been within and they're whole. Hence why, they're taking steps forward. Okay? I love every single one of you guys. I got to get ready and be there for my son for this, to have my chapter with that closed, so try it. Try it. Okay? You're never going to know until you try. Hi. And no one, I'm sure, at this point in their life never wants to have any more shoulda, woulda, couldas, right? Who wants that anymore in your life? Love and light, sweetheart. Absolutely. I have the patience of Job and the understanding, so absolutely, absolutely. So I love all you guys. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up anymore. There's no need for it. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up. Just start honoring. Start honoring how you feel. Start speaking your truth for you. Stop thinking what the fuck the other person's thinking and blocking you from going towards or speaking or feeling or extending a hand. You don't know until you try. So please try, so that you can then finally have the peace within you and the happiness for your life. Okay? Because it's too also trying to show you authenticity, genuine and pure and true. Okay? All right? I love you guys. You guys, my truth is that I deserve better. We all deserve better. And don't you think they think that too? They think that too. They think that, that you deserve better for the way they treated, and how do I make amends for, will they accept my apology for acting like an asshole, or should I just walk away and ignore it? Extend your hand, tell them you understand, or whatever, or tell them how, or whatever, but speak your truth. Everybody at this point, enough. Speak your truth and walk forward. What you're going towards is divinely yours. It can't be taken from you. Remember that, guys. I always say that. What's divinely yours cannot be taken. It's yours. It was always yours. It's the how do I get to it. You got to walk the path of life. And the universe and the energy and the spirit, they're leading and guiding you through the journey of your life and the situations and everything and the cycles to get you there, so that when you get there, it is like heaven, because you're complete and you're whole, and you're like, the colors are vivid, the sensations is like, yes, and you can reflect then later when you're sipping on your coffee or you're drinking your Jack and Coke at your bonfire, or whatever, and reflect back on the road traveled to get there with sweet indulgent fruit. Yeah, I deserve this because I went through all that to see what is beauty for me. And I love, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, normal time, 8:30 in the morning. Okay. Have a blessed day. Love and light to every single one of you guys. Okay. Bye for now.